Hi friends, I have another craft for you today. Today we're doing something a little different. I am going to teach you how to fold money. And it is gift season around here. It's time for high school and college graduation and wedding season, all that kind of stuff. So this is done with 5 $1 bills, but it could be $50 bills, $100 bill, depending on who you're trying to gift to. And it's pretty simple, so let me show you how this works. I got 5 ones. You can get crisp ones or whatever from the store or the bank. So we are going to fold it in half to get a crease. See the crease? That's our guide. Once you get to practicing this, you may not even need to fold it in half for your guide. And we are going to go from, we're going to fold this side of the bill. This end of the bill, the side that is opposite of the letter. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to fold these ends down like a paper plane. So using the guide, I'm taking the guide of folding this in half. I'm taking the ends and I'm folding them like an airplane. Then I am going to bend this so that the point is right up next to this circle that's by the letter. That's my guide. So I'm going to bend it over, have it touch the edge of the circle and crease. See? So we fold it in half. And we made a little airplane, the beginning of an airplane, and then we fold this over until it just touches the outside circle of the letter. Then we're going to flip the paper over, the bill over, and we're going to do the same kind of airplane thing on this side. So we still have the bend guide, right? From bending our dollar in half. So we just go over to the center and start it like we're doing a paper airplane. And I use my nails in the point to make it crisper, make it a point. See, just like the first thing. Now we're going to do it again. You know how a paper airplane, you fold it over again and making the triangle to the center. I'm using my fingernail to get a nice sharp point at the end, at the tip, and I'm just bending over just like a paper airplane. And then I'm creasing my sides, just like this. Sorry, I just have one camera. I'm not able to go over my shoulder, but you'll get what I'm talking about. So we folded it a second time. I'm gonna do several of these, so don't panic. Okay, so we did it the first time, just like the front. Now I'm flipping the next 2 over in triangles, just like that. So then, if we turn our bill over again, we have a little pocket from the beginning. We are gonna fold the flat part of this bill up under, all the way under that pocket. 3 times actually, but I'll show you the first one. So you push it down as far as you can under this little lip or pocket. So we put it under here, all the way down and creased. Now we're gonna do it again and do it again, 3 times. So you take what's left of the flat end and you push it all the way down and crease it. Then we're about that size. One more time, so it's 1, 2, now here's our last time. Flip what's left of the flat end, go as far down as you can into the edge of that little pocket, we're calling it, and crease it, and you will end up with the bill that looks like this. That's the first piece. We're making a 5-point star, and now we'll do it again. Take your bill, fold it in half, get ourselves a little guideline. We're working with the end opposite of the letter This one has a 1 printed on it, and this circle's green. So we're working with that end, we're folding. Now we're gonna fold down like a paper airplane using our little bend guide. Or again, once you start going, you're not gonna need to do that once you get a habit of it. Now we're gonna bend this over until it barely touches this circle. Just meets that way. Make everything straight and bend it. See? Now it's time to turn over and work on the other side. And we're gonna fold it down using our bend guide from the beginning. We're gonna fold it down to look like the beginning of an airplane. And now we're gonna fold it again twice. Because you know, when you're making an airplane, you can't just fold it once, it's not gonna fly. I think I probably fold mine like 3 times, but we are only gonna do it twice. And you make your creases just like that. Now we're gonna turn the bill back over so we see the top part of our bill. And we have this little pocket, right? I'm gonna bend this flat part over into the pocket 3 times. So there's 1. Here's 2. So I did not go to the bank and get fresh bills. I just pulled out something that was in my wallet. 2. And if you know me, that's bizarre because I don't carry cash. But yay, it worked out, didn't it? And there's 3. All right, that's 2 of them. I got 3 more to go. And then I will show you how this all fits together. So I'm folding it in half. I'm using the end opposite of the letter. And I'm folding it down to like an paper airplane. I'm using my nails to make it sharp. A sharp point. So I just cut my nails. So that's not going as good as it was when I first did this. And I had super sharp nails, but close enough. Making an airplane, pulling it down one more time. Using my nail as I pull up the bill. I actually place my nail right at the tip so it just folds right over. Just like that. I'm gonna flip it to the front. So I'm looking at the front. I'm gonna fold this flat part up into this pocket as far as I can go 3 times. So here's 1. I get it all the way down there and crease. I did have a couple of extra bills and got the ones that looked the best. I had one that had pink all over it. I decided not to use that one. This is a great gift idea though for graduation, especially if you don't know what to give them. It's a great graduation gift. And it's unique. Instead of just writing a check or getting a gift card, it's just something different. So a friend of mine at the senior center taught me how to do this. And she did this for graduation gifts and a wedding gift, I believe. Grandkids or something, if I'm remembering right. And what a great idea. And when you folded it, let me look at this one. This side, you do not know that it's a $1 bill. Let me see if I can tell on this one. Yep, you can see, let's see. You can see part of the word 1 on the bills. But it'll be a surprise probably because you won't know how much is in there. With all of our currency choices here in the United States. So I'm folding this the second time for the airplane. just like that. Then I'm flipping it back over so I'm working on the front of the bill. There's my pocket. So I'm gonna fold this flat part into the pocket. Push it all the way down so it's flush and then fold. 3 times. So that's once. This is twice. We need it 3 times so it will, the ends, our little flaps will fit as we're folding our pieces together. One more, people. I got one more bill. Fold it in half. Work on this end. Fold that down like an airplane. The beginning of an airplane. I'm gonna bend this over like this. We're almost there. Now I'm gonna flip it over and work from the back and do something more similar to an airplane. Twice, I'm folding those triangles twice into the center. There's one. Putting my fingernail in the point so I have a nice crisp point of my star. One more. Just like that. I'm going to flip it to the front of the bill and poke my flat end of this bill into this pocket. Down level so it's flush. You just push it until it's flush, hold it and crease. That's it. That's 1. This is 2. And 3. Okay, so I have 5 of these. And we're gonna work on the same side so they all face the same. So, you know, we have this little pocket, right? I've been folding these ends in down flush to this pocket. So that's one pocket. But if we flip it over to the other side, there's 2 half pockets where we made the airplane. There's a little pocket and there's a little pocket and a big one on the back. So we're gonna work with the side that has 2 little pockets. So I'm gonna flip all of mine over so I don't get mixed up. So I've got the big pocket with the flap that we finished tucking in facing me, and I'm gonna work on the side that has the 2 little pockets. So I'm getting a second one of my bills and they're facing the same way. And the reason why we folded these so small is so they'll fit into the little pocket. So we will go, it doesn't matter which direction you go, but we're gonna go around this way just because. So we will put the end of we're gonna go around this way. Maybe you can see a little better. You put this end into the pocket. It just slides right in there. See? Now, the first little puzzle piece I have needs to slide into the big pocket. So each time we put a piece together, we're putting the first one that we're sliding into the tiny pocket, and then the next little tab goes into the big pocket. Let me show you again. So we're working with the side with the 2 little pockets, right? And here is my star. We're going to come around. So I am sliding, if I slide this into the open pocket, just like this, I have this end, right? I have this end, it goes into the big pocket. So one's in the front and one's in the back. Just use your nail to get it to smush in there. See? Let me show you again. I'm gonna grab another piece. So the part you're seeing has the little pockets. The big pockets are on this side. So we got them facing the same way. So all little pockets are facing one way, all big pockets are facing the other way. I take this and I go into the little pocket. Just like that. But if I flip my star around, this tab's sticking out. What are we gonna do with it? Hide it in the pocket. That's right at it. It's right on top of the other pocket, the outside pocket, the big pocket. So we just bend it around till it goes in there. See? Now then, same thing for the last one. You are seeing all the little pockets on your side. We're gonna stick this in the little pocket, and then we're gonna send the leftover one into the bigger pocket. So we're sticking this into the little pocket, just like that. But if I turn my star around, this dude's sticking out, but it's laying on top of the big pocket. Let's stick it in. All right, now we have to hook these guys together. No problem. We will stick the same thing. This one we're going to stick into the little pocket, and we're going to put the leftover tab into the big pocket. But what you might want to do is not stick this one in the small pocket all the way until you get the front one into the big pocket. Just wiggle it around a little bit. It works. It's bendable. Once you get both in the pocket, scooch them together, and you have a star. Isn't that neat? That is so cool. That's a $5 star with 5 tips. But again, you can do $5 bills, $10 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills, whatever you want to do. And then that's what it looks like on this side. You can see that. And then it looks neat on the back side. So there you go. That's how you fold money for gifts. That's it. All right. I hope you figured that out, and I hope you try it yourself. It'll be fun. And it's not too hard. Okay? All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.